What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Okay, we'll do that. We set the Tyrant's Tirade. We have the ultimate combo, assuming they don't ash. If they ash, we're just dead. But what are the chances that this deck that only has 3 cards has ash? Oh, okay. And then we get some tokens. It's a bot. No, the bot wouldn't have a name like Wooly, would it? And welcome back to... I almost said the deck build challenge. It's not the deck build challenge. This is Master Duel Masochist, which is like the deck build challenge, but with fundamental differences. I mean, you should know by now, I'm Hardleg Joe, joined by a special guest. You may remember him from about 6 months ago, but he's come back, CB Radio.
That's me, partner.
He's got a new hat, he's got a new look, he's ready, he's fit. He's got the Riz swagglities, as the young kids would say. I think, I don't know, all my knowledge comes like third hand through like 5 different kinds of like YouTube shorts.
Welcome to not being like birthed with a tablet in your hand.
Yeah.
I remember when the internet was young, and not when it was starting. We're not that old.
Not that old, but
we don't...
Yeah, we're back again to play more Master Duel Masochist, and like last time, you know, I was like, maybe we should change up the deck. I was thinking about trying out like a Cybers pile. It's really just not good enough, and also, what a great opportunity to show CB the best deck we have so far. We have managed to compile Generator. Are you familiar with this archetype in the slightest?
Not even close.
Okay, so Generator is based off of Norse mythology, but also the idea of a MMO raid boss.
I think you've described this to me at one point.
Yeah, it is centered around this field spell, and at the start of your opponent's turn, as soon as they draw a card, you summon a Generator boss from the deck, and then you fill up the rest of your monster zone with tokens. So all the tokens are like the little mobs around the boss, and all the bosses have effects that say tribute 1 or more generators to do a thing. So they eat their own minions in order to fire some kind of attack.
Okay.
So we've got 2 copies of the boss stage, and we've got exactly 2 bosses, which is not great, but it's one of those cases where, like, if we start off and we summon a boss and we have like a trap to stop it, people assume we're on a real deck. If we get them a little bit behind, they're like,
okay, well, I can't win from this. Next turn, he's going to summon something bigger.
And they don't know I'm out of gas. I have nothing else I can do. And so that's why this deck wins.
It's like pulling up to a drag race, and you like start revving your engine, but it's just your friend Jorge sitting in the engine block, making that noise louder and louder.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, his car's really bad. We're just going to drive away slowly. And then you're like, yes, I win.
I'm trying to think. There's some like game or some movie or whatever where it's like they have a gun and the gun like blows a hole through the wall, and they're like, now get out, and everyone leaves. He's like, I'm glad that worked because this only has 1 shot and then it needs a day and a half to recharge. That is essentially this deck. I mean, we do have a couple other things. We have a small fusion engine where we can actually make stuff like Predaplant, Chimera, Rafflesia, First of the Dragons, the Tax Dragon, which we'll see if you get to it. We've got some normal monster support, we got some counter traps, we got some floodgates, and we've got Origami Goddess, which people told me to take out, and I'm not. I'm not going to take it out until we get at least 1 win with Origami Goddess. This card, one of the silliest things in Yu-Gi-Oh! In modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, I remember this because I did do the coin versus dice challenge, and I chose dice.
Yeah.
And dice is easily trounced by coin because
Yeah.
there's so many good like synergy with coin effects.
Especially coin flips are just a 50-50, but it's toss a coin until the result is tails. For every 2 heads, draw a card, and every time a coin toss resolves, double this card's attack. So most of the time, you flip a heads, you flip a tails, it goes up to 200 attack, it does nothing. But every once in a while, RNGesus smiles down on you.
Womp. Yeah.
I forget the exact number, but they're like, if you get 8 heads in a row, you get like 12,000 attack and draw 6 cards.
Let's go gambling card.
Let's go gambling! But anyway, enough talk. That's the deck. We're gonna jump into it and see if we can get some more wins with this monstrosity. Maybe make our way out of, what are we in? Silver? Silver 2? We're almost up to gold, baby!
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we get there by the end of the month. Right, first duel of the day.
All right.
Loading in.
Par
Win
versus
this
dragon.
and we get a rank. And I forget if we had changed the rules the last time you were here, because it used to just be if you win a duel, you get a pack. And we've been at it for more than a year, so I'm like, okay, we need to speed this up a little bit. So if we go up a rank, we get a 2nd pack.
Oh.
It's not a lot, but it just speeds things up a little bit.
Look at you being old 2-pack Shakur.
Yep. GFH. We're going 2nd. They're playing 7th Tachyon, which can search like 100 cards from a bunch of different archetypes.
Like at least 7 Tachyon.
And they're just going for Ryziel, which is like probably the 2nd best deck after Malice.
Oh yeah, no, you told me about Ryziel, and I've seen the stuff they have. They are pretty much dummy strong.
Yeah. They're in silver, so they can mess up. That being said, Ryziel is,
so hard to screw up that it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's dummy simple, like we stated.
Yeah.
Like I stated.
Put level 4s on the field. Keep making
Right,
level
level
4s.
4s, yeah.
If you control a level 4, you could put a 4 on the field and search a 4. Now you've got 4 4s.
Hey, you're playing golf? Good luck. 4. Alright.
Yeah, going first, we solo this with Teekboo. We did not, unfortunately. Because each player can only control 1 monster of each type if they control 2 or more. So yeah, granted, these are 2 types, Thunder and Pyro. But once they get 1 of each, then they can't summon any of the extra deck monsters because they're both Thunders and Pyros. We still might be able to do this.
Alright, you got this. Come on. Misplay.
Yeah, I think that's a misplay. I mean, it depends. So the big thing about them is that they have a trap that can blow up cards for every Ryziel on the field. And this guy searches it. They didn't search anything. I don't know why, but it makes me think that, like, oh, maybe they don't have the...
Well, search you.
Yeah. Granted, it might just be this.
Yeah, they may have already had it.
They
in
might have
hand.
already had it.
There is the very distinct chance that is what happened.
But they didn't activate it in the end phase, so now all these are live. Detonator's big thing is, if you activate a card effect, Detonator can blow something up. So he's got the ability to blow up like 2 things, but we've got 3 things to get rid of him. I think what we do, yeah, we start with this, and this is going to bounce Detonator back to the extra deck.
Doesn't destroy him.
Doesn't destroy, and then they get to pop a card. If they're dumb, they will pop exactly this. And they went for this! That's so lucky. So Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. When Spell Trap or monster effect is activated while you control a normal monster, negate it. If this set card is destroyed by an opponent's card, summon a non-effect monster from the extra deck. So not only do we get rid of this, but once we do, summon a monster to the field? I mean, don't mind if I do. Well, first of all, we get to steal their best monster, so let's take this. That's part of this trap. Activate Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi? Yes. Ryziel plugin. That's target a monster and revive it out of the graveyard. That's fine.
Oh, you didn't want to use the... there can only be 1?
I'm going to wait till it gets out on the field first, and then I'm going to activate it, because that makes them send. So they get that. Then I can choose any of my normal monsters, and I play Zirconia just in case this happens. He's just a big asshole.
No, he's a big rock. Big difference.
He's a big ass rock.
You rock? Didn't need
If
a
you
big
control no others, you can add a thunder. Okay, and now we flip there can be only 1.
Like a big ass rock. Maybe something like a
Cinder block is better. I'll hoist it up.
And drop it on your head, my buddy.
And they sent off the Ixie. So they've got 2 pyros. Oh, no, they've got a pyro and a thunder. And that's the extra deck is a pyro and a thunder. And because of the way rulings work, you're like, so I should be able to stack these 2. They're no longer on the field and make a thunder, right? Like, no. You can't go to the process to summon a thunder if a thunder is on the field. Now they do have other stuff, like Exciton Knight, which might just kill me in half. So he gets to blow everything up. We will use Dinomicious.
Well, then he doesn't have more in his...
Yeah, that just has to be at the activation. We're going to send off this guy because this is a 1-card starter. Magic Cylinder they were playing. Silver Duelist. And then they have Ice Ryziel, which I think is the best one, or one of the best ones. Damn it.
No, I thought Star one is the best one.
One of those 2. They're both
Any
really
of
good.
the level 4 ones.
Any of the level 4 ones are good.
Yeah.
You know, all of them.
Yeah.
And then they just go back to Detonator. Yep, and now I think we're pretty much done for, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's weird, I never thought we would get to the point of them being able to use it, because I was like, surely they'll have more monsters than me.
Wait, why haven't you done damage?
The Exciton says I don't take damage for the rest of the turn. So I can summon this by banishing a dragon from my extra deck. They can chain in response if they want to blow themselves up. So let's try that. They'll of course detach to destroy.
But the
And then they can stop themselves from being destroyed by detaching another one. Oh no, it doesn't resolve because it's not there to lose attack anymore.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, never mind. We're dead. We're gone. If we had gone first, maybe. Unfortunately, didn't work out that way.
One of the most confusing Ryziel players ever done.
Welcome to Silver.
Yeah, well.
Second duel of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. High stakes battle. Whoever wins, someone gets into gold Silver 3. I like it. You tried to join in with me, and I'm like, there's no way that you know exactly what I'm saying.
I was hoping you were going to say gets a rank.
Yeah. Whoever wins, someone gets to Silver 3. We go first. We once again opened with a broken trap. This, again, you know, we saw it last time for being destroyed, but it negates anything as long as you control a normal monster. What do you know? We got some normal monsters here. So, we got this. We got this. It's not going to be a fun duel, Brandon, but it's what you have to do to win sometimes, you know?
I don't like beating a guy in the chest when he's laying on his side, but it's the only way we can win.
He's ready to play football. So we got this guy, we've got a counter trap, we've got Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare, which negates a monster effect.
Sorry, you saying it so quickly just hits me on that one.
You're welcome.
Trap Tricks,
Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. Fucking Bonfire. So is this a more Ryziel?
It's gotta be more Ryziel.
Gosh
Do it!
darn it!
Bring it out.
You know, they're sending out Mirologic Adjugator. It has 2,000 defense, too. So you know what? We're gonna get rid of it. That way, we can attack over it. Because if I hit Teekboo now, then they have a 2,000 and I can't get over it. Not without getting rid of my normal monster, and I need to keep a normal monster. Like, theoretically, I can normal summon this and make, like, a rank 4 or something. Okay, this is much better. Add a light pyro, sure. So you got a Thunder, you got a Pyro. Special summon a Ryziel from your deck? I think not, friend. There can be only one. And, I mean, you already have one of each. Now, they can make
Your
other...
one-eyed monster's bigger?
Shut up. Now, they do have other stuff. I don't think they can make Exciton here because I have less cards than they do. I have 4, and they would have 5 if they put both of these together to make 1. They could make something like Baguska, but that just stalls for time.
Baguska.
Yeah. Exo Sister Astophiel. You could detach one, target one monster, return it to the hand. I can negate the effect, but it doesn't destroy it. So, I think it's fine. We'll just allow it to come back. Because otherwise they just attack over it anyway. We get in for 2,100. They're still locked out of most of their stuff. I hope. I think.
Apparently there will be a 7th Ascension.
Yeah. 7th Ascension to get 7th Tachyon. Which, if you don't know, it's like reveal an Ixie monster in your extra deck that has like one of these numbers. And then add a monster that has the same type or attribute. So most of them are light. I think there's also an earth and a water. And they're all level 4 or 5. But that allows you to search any level 4 or 5 monster that is light or water. So it searches a lot of things.
Yeah.
Nobody plays 2 Aggregator, right? I hope so.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Well, this does deck thin, if nothing else. Painful decision. Send a normal monster from the deck to the graveyard. Then add a monster with the same name. Hello. It has 2,000 attack, which is just a little too low. We're gonna run out of Opticlops again. In attack mode. I'm not afraid to die.
Run out the Clops?
Yeah. Again, we do have a lot of removal. We just need to get some removal on here. Once we can get rid of this, I hope they'll be in a bad situation.
I hope they have a bad day.
Yeah, that's all we got, really.
Hope they stub their toe while playing.
They play a second Mirror Logic Aggregate. They didn't activate it. I guess they thought it could only be used on monsters, which is not true. It could absolutely negate this, and then they could do anything they want.
Yeah.
Tactical throwing for content? Possibly.
Quit because they realized they misplayed. Nope,
No.
never mind.
Nope, it's silver. They'll keep going. Baguska. In attack mode. And I think that's game, unfortunately. But what if I said no? What if I said you can't do that? I think I might still be dead, but let's see. So I'm taking 300 plus 21. They got Raigeki. Of course they play Raigeki. Why wouldn't they? Okay, we just gotta go again. Maybe next time we won't go up. I think the lesson's learned. Don't play against Ryzeal. If we see a Ryzeal, we're just gonna quit from now on. Okay, we're trying again. Surely this can't be a third Ryzeal deck, right? Like, it's gotta be something else.
No, don't even speak it into existence. This is the reason why in security I don't say the words quiet, slow, or, easy days.
It's a slow, easy day. Nothing's gonna bother me. Oh, that's unfortunate. We pulled the Rescue Rabbit. Rescue Rabbit lets us search 2 normal monsters with the same name, which means we can make a rank 4. Unfortunately, this is the only one we have 2 of, and we have exactly 2. So if we draw this and Rescue Rabbit, we can't use the rabbit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, we're just gonna play Generator Boss Stage. This does lose to Ash and Ghost Ogre and a couple other different things.
Ooh, one of my favorite cards. Lost Wind.
Yeah.
Freaking
classic.
Love that. I love that card.
Okay, Boss Stage, go. They've got something.
They've got Droll and Lockbird.
Droll and Lock won't do anything.
I know. That's what I'm
And also,
hoping.
they wouldn't pause here because they wouldn't be able to activate it. They have Molcharmy Fuelos. Okay, that's fine. That'll give them exactly 1 draw. It's like Maxi, but with fundamental differences. I think we go for Utgarda.
Utgard?
Utgarda, generator boss of illusions. Or no, sorry, delusions. Very different.
Mm-hmm. I mean, one's watered down from the other.
And Max. So that is unfortunate. That means they basically just got to cycle for 2. They had 2 useless cards in their hand. They discarded them and then instantly replaced themselves. But I ain't doing anything else. Okay, so I can target 1 card on the field and banish it. It can be any 1 card.
Alright, I'm going to call my shots here. That, the one on the left.
Huh? We'll never know what it was. They surrendered before we could do it. And with that, we finally get a win for today and rank up into Silver 1. I wonder what they were playing. They had such draw power. Were they playing Magic Cylinder? No, they were on Ryzeal again! Fucking hell! Alright, 2 whole master packs, and I believe CB has a prediction.
I predict there will be a decent machine monster.
A decent machine monster. You're using your power of prophecy.
And my power of my spiritual hat tells me.
Let's see. Well, we got Reincarnation Unveiling Mail, so, there's that. It's an equip card for Ixie monsters, and it's not new. We already have it. We have Code Exporter. Not terrible for the Cybers slot pile. If a Cybers monster would be used as link material for a Code Talker, you can use this card in your hand as material. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, for the link summon of a Code Talker, target a level 4 Cybers in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it but negate its effects. So this is just one of those, there's one just called Code Talker, that's 2 monsters, where you just be normal summon, use this in hand, it's sent, add another thing back, make a bigger guy, go, go, go. Orchestrion. Well, that is a machine monster. 2 effects, including an Orchest, though, which is not easy to get.
Ideal.
This linked card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Target 3 of your banished machines, shuffle them into the deck, and if you do, the attack and defense of any linked monsters becomes 0, and their effects are negated. Yeah, it's not terrible, but we would need a bunch of Orchest stuff to make this viable. We've got Subterra Behemoth Stygian Kraken. Big man.
Word.
Yeah. Ancient Forest. When you activate this card, change any defense position monsters to attack position. Flip effects are not activated. If a monster attacks, destroy it at the end of that turn's battle phase. This, I don't think, does any... Like, it's kind of a floodgate if we really wanted to, like, sit there, but we also want to attack.
Yeah.
And destroying our monsters at the end of attack doesn't really do anything. Lucius, the Shadow Vassal. He's just a tiny little monarch, man.
Yeah, he's not a full-fledged monarch. He's just a monarch's vassal.
You can banish one level 5 or higher from the graveyard. Special summon this from your hand. You cannot special summon from the extra deck the rest of this turn. If this is tribute summoned, you can look at all set cards your opponent control. Your opponent cannot activate cards and effects in response to this. Saber Reflection is a dumb X-Saber card that's not useful. And Rubber Band Plane. Another machine, so we did get a couple machines. If a monster is special summoned to your field, you can special summon this from your hand, but you're locked into just wins. So maybe someday Speedroids, but so far nothing. But we do get a second pack since we ranked up.
All right. My spirit hat tell me again. I'm going to say a rare fiend.
A rare fiend. I thought you would just stick with like the same prediction since it didn't come true the first time.
No.
Nope, it's a rare
Each
fiend
pack
this
is
time.
a different...
Imprudent intrusion!
Okay.
I'm staring at you very...
She didn't lock the bathroom door. All right.
Your life points must be lower than your opponent's to activate and resolve this effect. Destroy one monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to the difference in your life points. Special summon a monster from your graveyard with attack less than or equal to the difference. That's not necessarily terrible, although my life points have to be lower, which I mean, they often are, but it sucks to have like a card that you draw first turn that's like doesn't do anything until you take damage. So like unless you have cards that burn yourself, I don't think we'll be playing this. Next up we got Infinitrack Anchor Drill, another machine! If this card is normal or special summon an earth machine from your hand in defense position. Target one other machine. The levels of that monster and this card become the combined levels of those two monsters. I'll have to look at what Ixies I have. This might be useful, but I don't think I have enough other machine stuff.
I will make a prediction about this secret rare.
The super rare.
Super rare, sorry. It would be a spell card.
A spell card. Okay, we'll see. I'm saving it for last. We've got Scar, the Scout of Dark World. Terrible, awful, no good, very bad
Fiend,
card.
but not rare.
Yeah. Goatee Fury, which is not good even in goatees and not new. Soul Fist, equipped to a dragon synchro you control. We could probably stop reading there because I think I have like a dragon synchro that's hard to make. Red Dragon Archfiend equipped with this card is unaffected by activated effects. During your main phase, you can make the attack of all monsters your opponent controls become equal to the equipped monsters. When an attack is declared involving the equipped monster, you can target one monster your opponent's graveyard, banish it. The equipped monster gains attack equal to the... That's so weird. So, like...
It just boosts.
You equip it, you boost your opponent's attack, and then you boost your attack even higher. Fury is decent. I feel like we need exactly Red Dragon Archfiend to make it work.
It is specifically designed for
We got a Raid Raptor card. Just 8 million more of those, and we might be able to make a bad Raid Raptor deck. Overburst Dragon.
Damn it, it was a rare dragon.
So unless this is a rare fiend and a spell card, all your predictions are
It can't be a rare
off.
fiend because it's a super rare.
Junk Anchor.
One of my boys.
It's a warrior. For a synchro summon, you could substitute this for any synchron tuner. You can discard a card, target a non-tuner junk in your graveyard, special summon it, then immediately synchro summon. These synchros are banished instead of...
One of the few cards that you don't need to read for me.
Yeah, not particularly good, unfortunately, for the pile we have. I'll look and see what we got real quick, see if any of this makes a difference, but I think we're just going to jump back into it. Okay, we're going in. Next duel versus Mas Goomba. Maybe Mas Goomba? Maybe in Spanish.
More Goomba.
They want more Goombas. What can I say? They
I
liked
love
the
Amita
Mario
Goombas.
movie. They wanted some more of it. Interesting hand, no spells. We got one of our bosses without the stage.
They are actually making a sequel. They're making one Super Mario
Galaxy. Featuring Galactic Chris Pratt, who is beyond our comprehension.
It's a me, Hardleg.
Oh no. Oh, they're not done.
No.
Are they making...
They're just heating up.
Wait, do you give me the bat real quick? Are they getting it? I thought... Wait, they might already be locked into Dark Dragons. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We don't need it. I'll bring it out if I need it, but we don't need it right now.
What was it going to be needed
You'll
for?
find out eventually.
Grandpa, I don't want to find out eventually.
Opponent activates a card.
Tell me how you
Okay, yeah, we just got way too much stuff. I'm not even going to try.
Tell me why you left Germany, Grandpa.
You know, we'll go ahead and try. just to show like what we might be able to do. Who knows? Maybe they'll be dumb. There's always a chance that they're dumb. So we try this. They readin'. Well, we'll try this. I will attempt to fusion summon. 2 disruptions. They've actually got at least 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're using that there. They have negated it. Then we activate Dark End Evaporation Dragon. And... oh, I forgot that this I thought it sent to the graveyard.
Yeah, no, it deals with banishing.
So they put it back. They negate it. Is this a hard once per turn? It is. Alright, and there we go. And they still have 1 more negate, and I can't do anything about it, so we'll just go
It
next.
was literally the perfect negate against your thing.
It's an internet thing. You wouldn't understand.
I don't understand. I'm asking
you're
for
a dang old normie.
I want to know, what does sage mean? Is it the stuff...
It just means sad.
But why not use the word sad? It's shorter.
It's slightly more than sad. It's a long story. Look, we're up against Sky Striker, your favorite.
Why? When did that become my favorite?
Since always. You liked anime. You watched anime once.
I liked anime.
That means you...
Anime was my thing, yeah.
Yeah, that means that Sky Strikers are your favorite deck.
No, that is not how this is implied. If I'm gonna do that, then I like the cards from the anime, which Sky Strikers is from an anime? Or?
I mean, they made it into like an anime, but it's only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah. No, I watched
The
it.
Fallen of Albaz anime is better. Yeah, they're getting that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this now. We're just going to banish Sky Striker. We happen to open with Soranir, which is a cool, like, hand trap. You can banish a light or dark monster and then summon it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're talking about, they made a manga for...
Just hitting things all over the place.
It's a metal bat, and it hit a metal thing. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Yeah, but no.
Triple Tactics talent. Look at my hand and shuffle 1 back. Go ahead. I don't have any good cards. Yep, there goes Fallen of Albaz.
Damn. They're talking about they made a manga for Sky Strikers.
Yeah, and then they turned that manga into like 10 minutes worth of animation.
With their millions of dollars, they could have made more.
Yeah, the Fallen of Albaz anime is almost 40 minutes long. Have you seen that?
No, I didn't know they actually came out with it yet.
Yeah, they've been releasing 5 minutes a month for the last like 6 months.
Okay, so this is kind of like a Astartes.
I don't know what Astartes is.
I've shown you Astartes.
I don't remember it.
It's the Warhammer thing that was made online. It's like a 20-minute video, and it came out in like 7-minute, or not 7, like 3 or 4 minute increments, and it's phenomenal. Somebody in chat can correct me if they know. But it is like so good that the creators of Warhammer hired that guy or the team to make to help them make a video on an Amazon show. It was like a half an hour and one of the best things I've ever watched. It's fucking amazing.
Okay, so they took my Soranir. At this point, it's pretty much like, well, if we can resolve Origami Goddess for 1 billion, we might be able to win. Yeah, we'll add a branded spell trap from our deck to our hand. Sure, why not? Trap? Branded.
Oh.
Oh, we send it to the graveyard. That's probably for the best. I didn't want to draw that anyway.
It's probably for the best.
I couldn't fusion summon even though I wanted to. Yeah, they're switching out the Kagari armor for the Shizuku armor. I want a World Legacy anime first.
Yeah. World Legacy's story is like phenomenal.
Pretty good.
I went through that solo thing being like, when they stopped, the first thing stopped at them being like, all right, and the girl is dead. You're like, and the world is worse off for it.
All right, so we've got this, which does search the,
Honestly, I'd like a Six Sam's anime. That I'd watch the fucking half out of.
This searches the fusion, but we can't actually fuse anything here. Or I could, yeah, you know what? Let's try this and hope this works. I don't think they can steal.
No, don't.
If they
don't
can
say
steal, then I was screwed either way. So we'll attack this, and because we got rid of the ray, they can't float. We go to main phase 2, we set Divine Wrath, and we pass. Easy peasy. Now they just gotta hope that they brick for the next 12 turns, and we're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them. They're giving me life points.
You're so screwed.
I'm an upstart goblin. And now they're summoning the Mecha token. Okay, that's like Ray in token form, but it doesn't float if they get destroyed. And that's when we hit them with the Divine Wrath.
Somebody's, they're dragging Sky Strikers over here. Sky Strikers ain't shit. If you just read through the whole story, it's actually not written well at all and pretty simple.
Got him.
Mean as hell.
Now pass. You have nothing you can do. Pass here. Take your 2,100 possibly.
Or
just surrender. You heard what they said about your favorite manga. You can't possibly resist. Your soul is broken.
Origami premises? Origami premises for...
Origami goddess. They're using Shark Cannon to summon that in defense. And then they're sending it off. Cannot activate. Okay. And then during the end phase, they get to set one because they used one so they can get the end gauge. No, they're getting Widow Anchor. Are they going to use Widow Anchor on Origami? Oh, they get 2? Oh, because they use that effect too. Yep, so I'm doomed unless I get exactly like 12 heads in a row.
But we gotta try.
Maybe not necessarily now. Hold up.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. Go, Origami Goddess! Flip coins valiantly! They're Widow Anchor. I can't believe they're using Widow Anchor on this. They're like,
I'm scared. Who knows how many coins it could flip?
They hate gambling, what can I say? Take 19.
No, Origami Goddess.
By the way, boss stage. Cause I'm the boss!
Welcome to the boss stage. Taking a Widow Anchor is the most value that the goddess
has ever gotten us, yeah. Okay, so we're getting this. And I think, unfortunately, we do just have to, like, banish...
all 3 of them?
We can't. We can only banish one.
Alright, I'm gonna say the center one, or do you know which one's
I know which one. They've got 2 cards that are, going to let them draw 2 cards. And we just have to get rid of one of them. We probably lose either way, but if they're allowed to resolve both of them, then we absolutely lose. They can use this one, but now it's banished because they got it off of multi-roll, which means they can't get it back with Kagari. They can grab another Ray, and they get a free draw, but now both of their engages are gone. Why did they search for Ray with that when they're getting Rose too? Get reinforcements of the army, the Sky Striker version.
Which is...
and change of heart.
Yeah. When in doubt, steal.
Goodbye, Utgarda. I'll remember you in therapy.
In therapy?
Yep.
Damn.
Where Ray goes, Rose follows.
So the Ray Rose?
Yeah. And then they have linkage, which, like, I think they can use to OTK. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, we'll find out.
We're about to find out. Either way, we have 9,000 life points, so we might survive. And if we get to next turn, like, we do get another card off of the boss stage. Sky Striker Ace Azalea. Oh, never mind. There's the boss stage gone.
Mm-hmm. They feared its potential.
There's the 3rd Kagari. But what do they have left? A Shark Cannon? Yeah. Shark Cannon don't do hardly anything.
And they're gonna have to trade with us.
No, they can attack over the token and then use linkage to get something bigger.
Or they'll trade.
Oh, or they'll trade. But then when the suit dies, Ray comes out of the graveyard, which is why I wanted to get rid of that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ray can tag out into a suit.
Which, quick, Joe, cheat.
Of course, you just gotta cheat. It's easy. Combined maneuvers. Wait.
Well,
why did they do that?
Well, either way, we are top decking at this point.
Yeah, we're top decking, but like they've lost both of their engages. They've used 2 Rays and a Rose, so they don't have a whole
silver.
I don't know what you mean.
No, you're saying like, why are they doing this? And I was like, we're at silver.
Gotcha. So I'm like, usually I don't talk to the chat nearly as much as you're. Like, I'm focusing on the field and you're focusing on the chat.
That's why the eyes are down. That's why I look rakish.
Hold on, read that card.
Okay.
Negate at the start of the damage set. This attacks. If you have Ray and Rose, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Oh, I guess they thought they could do. Okay.
Yeah. And actually, I was trying to be funny. I didn't know. No one said that in chat. I was just saying like it's silver. That's why they're being dumb.
Behold, more powerful than any Sky Striker, a dude with 1,800 attack. Honestly, probably the best draw you could get here.
Yeah, an actual normal monster just popped out with a decent amount of attack. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing about Sky Strikers. They don't have a whole lot of like starters.
Really?
They have a lot of removal. They have a lot of like, oh, but they get this back.
Yeah, they do have a lot of getting it out on the field though. That's what I was thinking. I just didn't know that.
So usually what they play is they play 3 of Hornet Drones, which gets a token. It's a Sky Striker token, so they can make a link with it. They have 3 copies of Ray and 1 copy of Rose. And those are all there, and now they're just activating everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're scrambling. You basically, they did the stupid thing and attacked into your stuff.
Yeah,
And
they're wasting a lot of their resources.
Again, silver.
How many Kagaris have they gone through? They've gone through all 3. So what, make Zeke now?
Was it, it's just made everything easier to search?
The reason Hornet Drones was at 3,
Or
1, was because it makes a package that like almost any deck could play it.
Oh.
A lot of them were using it just to like the main card Kagari. When she's summoned, grab a Sky Striker card out of your graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you Hornet Drones, you make a token, you make Kagari, Kagari adds back the Hornet Drones, you activate Hornet Drones to get a second token, and then you make a Link 2. So you get 2 things worth of Link material for free, and there's a lot of like...
Off of like 1 card.
Yeah, off of a single card that doesn't use your normal summon or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it kind of reminds me of Adventurer.
Yeah, where you could get like the 1 negate without having to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Just have the Griffin Raider keep coming back.
Yeah, but this was like 3 or 4 years ago, so a little before that. Okay, we set the card. They do have a bunch of stuff that can destroy it, but if they do, then we get the big guy. So there's a chance they're afraid. And there's the 3rd engage. But they're going for the thing that destroys back row, so hold up.
Use it. Use it.
There we go. Yes. Yes, we will.
Bring it on.
Now, we don't want to put it into attack because they undoubtedly have some way to steal it. But if we put it in defense, it still has 25. Even if they steal it, they can't use it for anything.
19.
And they can't attack us with it. Behold, a large idiot.
What have you been reading my Twitter account?
You don't have a Twitter. Also, it's called X, the everything app. Excuse you.
X the everything. They keep giving you things. It makes me think they have a plan. They have yet to show me that they have a plan.
Yeah, they're playing as if they clearly took this list from a competitive player who knows how to like, okay, I can give you life points to draw because I'll be able to use those cards in a way where I can facilitate an OTK. Mm-hmm. But it's actually kind of hard to bait all that out, and clearly they don't know exactly what they're doing.
Again, my argument. We're in silver.
Yeah. Okay, so they're using linkage to get Hayate. Hayate can attack directly for 2,500.
Is she gonna?
Probably.
Come on. There you go. There's using your noodle.
They did some damage, but if I go to attack, I can attack over this. And they're filling up because they just don't want to use Mobilize. Okay.
I keep wanting to be like, and this is where you draw, what's its name? Like, Heavy Storm. Or Harpy's Feather Duster.
Do they have a Ray? They do. Okay, so this can get over the Ray. They might be almost out of, like, Link 1s they can summon. So let's go in. 29 beats over the 25.
There you go.
If this card battles, send a Sky Striker card from the deck to the graveyard. Which is weird. I'm just realizing they attacked directly and they didn't activate that, but they're doing it now.
Maybe they have a plan?
And then Ray comes back. Do you have another one you can summon into Ray? They do! What's it, the 3rd Shizuku? No. I forgot it's Kaina.
What does that mean?
Why would you target this one? Okay. Kaina, this is the one you only play at 1 because it doesn't, like, advance your thing. It's just when it's summoned, target a monster and it can't attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. So this Dark Blade just, like, can't do anything. It's weird that they chose the Dark Blade, but I guess they plan to steal the Zirconia and attack me. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if they're just, like, out of resources. Okay, the Shark Cannon. That allows them to banish a card from my graveyard and then steal it if they have 3 or more spells, which, at this point, I think it's safe to say they have 3 or more spells in the graveyard. And then they're also Widow Anchoring. They have targeted their own monster with Widow Anchor.
Give me it.
Never give up! Never surrender! The Sky Striker Menace will die!
We at least got the drone on to Jupiter. Sure, it crashed itself because we didn't do it in meters as opposed to feet, but we got it on Jupiter.
I don't know. They lost in that one. We won. We did better than that.
Did we really win?
Yes.
Definitively. Yes. Yes, we did.
Puny anime girls cannot deal with the dark blade.
Which does sound like something that this fedora-looking person would call. I'm the dark blade. Like, sure you are, buddy.
I'm going to open them all at once, so close your eyes real quick.
All right.
Cover your eyes. Ready? I'll tell you when.
All right.
Okay, come back. Behold, Dice Foon. Roll a dice and apply the results. If you get a 2, 3, or 4, it's MST. If you get a 5, it's double MST. If you get a 1 or a 6, you take 1,000 damage.
Yeah.
So 1 in 6 chance to be better MST.
Which is hilarious because the only card that actually dictates what dice rolls you can get gives you a 1 or a 6.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely dog
what was it? This was good in Duel Links back in the day when they didn't have any other good spell trap removal. Because they're like, half of the time it's good, and 1/5 of the time you just blow out everything. DDD Dragon King Pendragon. You know he's a dragon because he's got double. Also...
Triple, because he's also Pendragon.
That's what I was going to say. He's a dragon Pendragon, but he's fiend type. He is not actually a dragon. He just has dragon in the name twice.
Which I feel is very dumb.
Fire Sorceress. It's Krillin, but she has no nose. This actually saw some play in, what's it called? The Mimighoul deck. Because they have a card that lets you summon a flip monster to your opponent's side of the field face down. And then a field spell says your opponent can't normal summon if they have a face down card on their field. So they would have to flip this up, and when they do, they have to banish 2 random cards from their hand. Because that's the cost and it's mandatory.
Damn.
It wasn't good, but it was funny when you did it. King Pyron, which is a Gemini monster. I'm not even reading it.
Damn.
Road Nut. Sure is, Eddie.
Look at that.
You could remove 1 nut counter to target a monster and destroy it.
No.
Yes, nut counters are canonical in the world of Master Duel. And our final card here is Griffin's Feather Duster. Destroy all spell traps on your side of the field. Increase your life points by the number destroyed times 500.
Almost decent.
No, it's just the life point gain is not good unless you can gain like 10,000 life points.
I was saying like almost decent. It's just like missing 1 word. Instead of yours, it should be opponent.
Yeah, well, yeah. If it was a Harpy's Feather Duster with upside, it would be great. But unfortunately, it is not. So nothing playable here, except for maybe the Road Nut, just for funny. Let's go check out our Master Pack. Okay, here we are, Master Pack. What was your prediction again?
A hero.
Predicting I'm gonna get a hero. That's like predicting I'm going to open a card. Like, I don't think I've gone a single episode of Masochist without opening a hero monster. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be the shiny hero. Start on this side. Space Dragster.
I don't know. I haven't watched the show, so it was like...
Special summon this card as an effect monster. It's a level 1 tuner with 1800 defense. If summoned this way, other tuners cannot be destroyed by battle. Might be good for the eventual trap monster deck if we make that, but at the moment, nothing. Drytron Asterism. During your main phase, target a Drytron or a ritual you control, and a face-up monster your opponent controls. Your monster loses 1,000 attack, and if it does, destroy the opponent's monster. Not bad if we can get a billion more Drytrons. We're almost there. Toon Blue Eyes. Useless even in Toon decks. Cardan the Clear-Sighted. Interesting name.
Cardan.
When this card is normal summoned, set 1 continuous trap from your hand or graveyard. It can be activated this turn.
He's got a decent look, but... it doesn't look like he has a decent effect.
If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Face-up traps you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect until the end of the next turn.
Okay, not that.
This is not actually too bad. Again, in a trap monster deck, being able to summon this and then immediately set a continuous trap from your hand, activate it. Now you have 2 level 4s. You can make something. This goes to the grave. Next turn, your opponents can't destroy any of your continuous traps. I think this is part of, there's a trap monster deck based off Odeon that's coming out, and this might be early parts of that. Oh yeah, this guy, who looks like he should be a Magic the Gathering card.
He looks dope and powerful, but
Prophecy Destroyer. Great name too, right? This metal album cover ass fucker.
yeah.
If this card is in your graveyard, banish 3 spellbook cards. Special summon this from your graveyard.
This is your friend that was like, we're doing Disney creatures as our like Halloween costumes, and he's like, I shall be Chernabog, the demon from Fantasia.
The Demon King. Yeah, not terrible in spellbooks, but we need a lot more spellbooks to make it work. Maiden of Blue Tears. If your opponent special summons a monster and you control a link monster, target one of them, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage equal to half its original attack. If effect damage is inflicted while this is in the graveyard, banish it, target a normal spell in your graveyard, set it, but you can't activate it this turn. Yeah, this is useful in Trickstar decks, where they do a lot of burn damage and have link monsters.
Important thing was just pointed out. The prophecy guy.
Yeah.
He's a spellcaster. Why is he a spellcaster?
Because he works with spellbooks.
I know, but he a demon. Let's be honest. That's a fiend. That's a fucking fiend.
No, he's just wearing armor. That tail's fake. Those wings are just like, they ain't real. He's just a spellcaster.
Damn.
Oh, Nightmare Griffin. That is not a bad Link 4 at all. Generic, 2+ monsters with different names. If this is Link summoned, discard a card, target a spell trap in your graveyard, set it on your field. This cannot be activated this turn. So it just lets you recover any spell trap from your grave. Most importantly, special summoned monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they're linked. And this guy points up, so if you make them in the extra monster zone, basically, they can only activate effects if they summon directly in front of him. If you can make something that points down and then make this underneath it, then it's effectively skill drain. They just can't activate any effects whatsoever.
That's pretty damn good, yeah.
Yeah, it's more floodgates. Granted, I don't think we have an easy way to make this unless we draw exactly Scapegoat, but, I mean, we'll put it in. Why wouldn't we put it in?
Yeah.
Could work. And our last card...
Not a hero.
Not a hero. We got Dino Mist Howling, which is the best Dino Mist card.
Too bad we're not playing Dino Mist.
When this is activated, place 2 Dino Mists from your deck into your Pendulum zones. But you cannot Pendulum summon except for Dino Mist. Once per turn, if this is already face up, tribute a Dino Mist, target a card your opponent controls, return it to hand. So it gets you your scales from the deck, and tributing a Dino Mist is not like much of a cost because they just pendulum summon back out. And all the Dino Mist are like normal and rare. I'll have to look at how many we have. We might actually be able to do this.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna go ahead and take a look once again at
100%
everything, and then we'll be back. Alright, so we're making a tiny change to the deck. We've taken out Agave Dragon, which I think we've only made like once anyway, and we're just replacing it with the Nightmare Griffin, which might be slightly more useful. I looked at the Dino Mist. We have exactly 1, but all of them are normal and rare, so like it wouldn't be hard to get them. We just have to get lucky enough. But this is Generator Fusion 12.3, jumping back in.